Life can throw us unexpected challenges, some that leave a lasting imprint on our minds and emotions. You might wonder, what truly makes an event traumatic enough to be considered a factor in something like post-traumatic stress disorder? Under the diagnostic criteria for post-traumatic stress disorder, a traumatic event is specifically defined as exposure to actual or threatened death, serious injury, or sexual violence. This is often referred to as Criterion A in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition, text revision, or DSM-5-TR. The reason for this precise definition is to differentiate between the natural distress that comes from difficult life circumstances and the specific type of shock or horror that can lead to post-traumatic stress disorder. It is not just about how you feel about an event, but the nature of the event itself. Exposure can happen in several ways. You might directly experience the event, for instance, being in a serious accident or surviving an assault. Alternatively, you could witness the event as it happens to others, like seeing a violent crime unfold. Learning about the violent or accidental death of a close family member or friend also counts. Furthermore, repeated or extreme exposure to aversive details of traumatic events, often in a professional capacity, can also meet this criterion, such as first responders repeatedly seeing accident scenes. Events like divorce, job loss, or even many medical illnesses, while certainly stressful and difficult, typically do not qualify as criterion traumatic events unless they involve actual or threatened death or serious injury directly. Understanding this specific definition is a valuable first step if you are exploring your own experiences. It helps you consider whether a professional evaluation for post-traumatic stress disorder might be appropriate. Knowing this criterion can also prepare you for conversations with mental health professionals, giving you a clearer picture of what information is relevant to discuss. This foundational element, known as Criterion A, is the gateway to a potential diagnosis. It highlights that the event itself must meet a certain threshold of threat or violence. However, it is crucial to remember that merely experiencing such an event does not automatically mean a diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder. It simply means the primary exposure criterion has been met. There are other important criteria that mental health professionals assess, such as intrusive symptoms, avoidance, negative alterations in mood and cognition, and arousal and reactivity changes. By grasping what constitutes a traumatic event under these guidelines, you gain clarity on a key aspect of post-traumatic stress disorder diagnosis. This knowledge empowers you to approach your own experiences with greater understanding and encourages you to seek the expert guidance of a qualified mental health professional if you believe your experiences align with these criteria. They can provide a thorough assessment and support.